Hi there, Virgo. This is Yvonne the Mermaid Oracle. Thank you so much for coming in to watch your January 2026 tarot reading with myself. Now, this is take two. I wasn't fully satisfied with how the quality of the first live stream came out, so I am doing it once again for those of you who are confused, because I'm pretty sure there are some of you who are a little confused about that. I am going to be using the black and white Rider-Waite tarot deck for this reading, so I hope you guys enjoy the images and the messages just as much as I hope I will. So we're going to start off with doing the general reading for Virgo, and then from there, if there's anyone who comes in and wants to ask a $5 tarot reading, I will be offering $5 tarot readings after the general reading. Nevertheless, if you guys want a private tarot reading that is specifically and only about you, and you want it privately, you don't want it live streamed here, you can go to my website at mermaidoracle.com. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and see what we have for Virgo. What do we have for Virgo for January 2026 universe? What do we have for Virgo? What predictions do we have for Virgo for the month of January 2026? Universe, what predictions do we have for Virgo for January 2026? Let's see what the cards have to say. You walked away from a connection, or somebody walked away from you. Somebody walked away. Somebody walked away. But if somebody walked away, whether it was you or the other person, and for some reason you're still holding on to the love that you guys had or the potential that you guys had, maybe somebody who was intuitive, maybe somebody who was very connected to their spirituality, or maybe you Virgo, maybe you are just so in tune and connected with your spirituality. That could also be the case. But point is that as your overall theme, we do have right here the High Priestess. So as your overall theme, Virgo, someone here is quite intuitive. Someone here is quite intuitive. Could be you, could be the other person. But I see a strong, intuitive individual. I see somebody who was intuitive, strong, could be also independent, someone who was also a businesswoman or a business person. So I'm saying for a lot of you, you had in front of you someone who was independent, single, someone who was working on their money, or someone who had money, somebody who was intuitive, and someone that you haven't let go. Even though you're in a new chapter, even though you are in a new place, Virgo, for some reason, we haven't been able to let it go. And someone walked away. Someone walked away from this connection. Virgo, somebody walked away from here. Because someone walked away to choose their career. Somebody walked away because somebody here chose their career. Somebody prioritized their work, their business, and it seems like so far there hasn't been any regrets. But now we come into January and we're finally able to let go of this obsession. We're finally able to let go of this infatuation that you had with this person. Could be a Taurus, could be a Capricorn individual, could also be a Virgo, another Virgo like yourself. But so far from what I'm seeing is that you were confronted by, or you were involved with someone. You had someone right in front of you who was independent, someone who had money, most likely a female, but it doesn't have to be a female, but someone who was independent, kind, but diligent, militant, and intuitive. Someone who prioritized their career, their finances, and finally, in January, we're able to let go of this infatuation, this obsession with somebody with whom you haven't been able to let go. But something is for certain, and that is somebody walked away. Somebody here left the other person behind. And the challenge is now you don't want to commit, Virgo. Now you are too afraid to commit. But the thing is that you might be thinking that, but commitment and love is actually coming your way. And low key, you are a little hopeful for true love. And low key, you are hopeful that one day you'll find it, and you will. And it will be with somebody new. It will be with somebody you've never met before. I think you will find this person attractive. And you know something? When this person meets you, they will be wondering too if you're the one. Alrighty, Virgo, thank you so much for watching this video. All in all, in spite of all of this, from what I'm seeing, it seems like you guys were once involved with somebody who was business-oriented, somebody who was an entrepreneur, or someone who was just very career-minded, career-focused, but also somebody who was quite intuitive as well, someone who prioritized work, and you're finally able to let go of that. And although you're going to come in the month of January fearing commitment and not wanting to commit to anyone, you will find love, and it will be with somebody new, and it will be with somebody you've never met before. And you might think to yourself that you're not ready. You might think to yourself that you're not ready for this new love, that you're not confident enough. You're not feeling confident. And for some reason, I'm getting this feeling here of not feeling confident with your weight, not feeling confident with your looks. For some reason, but the cards are telling me right here that when you meet this new person, they're also going to be wondering if you're the one. All right. Nevertheless, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you guys are looking for a private tarot reading with me that is specifically and only about you, you can go to my website at mermaidoracle.com. And I will see you guys on the next video. Bye.